been like 2 months. Still don't know what we're doing.
We need a shit chest. I'm gonna make a shit chest.
Okay, you can do that if you want.
Where's the
Well,
chests?
is there a chest? Well, we have wood.
I assumed there was a place.
I don't think we have extra chests.
Motherfuck.
Alright, what do you mean fire?
What do you mean, what fire?
There was a fire upstairs.
What do you mean there's a... What
I
are you
mean,
talking about?
it might possibly be because I have fucking lava here, but the floor was just on fire.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
This is an unsafe working environment, especially when there's a fucking bookcase right here.
Yeah, it's fine.
I need to lower my FOV a bit.
So, I want to make this gauntlet before we do anything else.
Well, it's not useful unless you put magic things in it.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll at least unlock the new part of this. But yeah, I figure we'll be doing mostly industrial craft stuff here. So I need iron plate, leather quartz, which would be...
need mahogany wool.
Yeah.
What else?
The fork on the left.
Flint and melon.
Need a bunch of crystals, so I'll just grab...
There, I made 64 goddamn... Oh wait, this is not where that goes.
I don't remember which colors I need, so...
64 chests, here we go. Where's the bullshit area? Okay, I found it, here we go. You will not regret this, I swear.
Oh my god. Is this just to eventually be used when we have, a recycler?
Yep, that's exactly what this is.
Okay, so iron plate, nether quartz.
There we go. This is the bullshit section.
I did not make... Oh my god. This is what happens when I play Minecraft. I figure out what I need, do like a third of the things that I need, and then just kind of stop.
I wish we could start applied energistics. I don't know what the fuck... Like, I don't know where the fuck anything goes in these chests.
I mean, that we can try
it had to be,
that.
you know, applied energistics, this entire fucking mod that's supposed to simplify storage problems, you know, and be really fucking cool, and I've never played with it before. If you want to play with the mod, you have to, like, get some incredibly rare, naturally occurring resource that it adds, and we haven't found any because it's incredibly rare.
Excellent.
Motherfuck.
Alright.
How come...
Got this resonator.
What the fuck?
3 iron, 2 leather.
Hey,
some bullshit.
How come you have a backpack, but I don't have a backpack?
You have a backpack.
What?
I can see it on you.
Well, it's not in my inventory.
Well, it's...
Oh, it's under baubles, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, like I said, it's been like 2 months. We got distracted by Dawn Trail, then, like, you know... Joel got busy with work stuff. We have some crap to talk about regarding college classes, which we'll get to when I have time to think about it. What else do I need? Is it... I guess that was it. I don't know. What? Yes, that was all I needed, I say, as I look at the 3 iron ingots and don't grab any. God damn it. Fucking terrible at this. Yeah, I've been, like, putting off doing anything with this game for a while because I don't have a game plan, and I still don't. So, like...
And I specifically said, you know, you should come up with one, and then I put on the server so that you could do that, and then you didn't.
Yeah, I tried it. I played around for a while. It just didn't go anywhere. Okay. I have a glove. I don't know what this glove does yet. I remember having it.
At the moment. What this thing does is it lets you use spells that you make. This is basically just like a bow, and you need to load it with arrows.
Okay.
And we have to make the arrows, and we basically, like, you know, we make the arrows, like, you know, really custom and however we want. It's cool, but we don't have the shit to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna need all the different juice, I imagine.
Do you care about this leafage?
Surprisingly, yes.
Okay.
You want to see why?
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Up there.
What the fuck is this? Hold on, I'll be right back.
What are you gonna do?
The floor's on fire again!
What do you mean? The floor was not on fire any time that I was playing this earlier. Like, what the fuck is this?
It was now. I punched it out. Fortunately.
Man.
I have fucking 3rd degree of burns on my hands, motherfucker.
My God.
What did I come down here to get?
So I was under the impression that this gauntlet was going to replace the like hexagon lens that you look through to research things.
No, God no.
So I need to make another one of
that's
those.
Forever.
Because this required that as part of the recipe.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Good. Okay. I should do that before
ask me
we
questions before you do things.
I'm
here to help.
I should do that
Most of the
before we
time.
go to the Nether because I imagine.
This staircase is disgusting.
It's horrible. I mean, I haven't.
Oh, this is awful.
Look, It isn't.
Feel bad.
It is. A. It isn't done yet. B. I am aware that it sucks.
Dude, I was done with it the moment I saw it. Okay.
I was working on that and had to stop because we had to go.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it
Okay,
it doesn't
I see
end
what
in
you've
anything
done.
yet.
I see what you've done with the leaves.
Hold on.
Now
I haven't shown it in the video yet, so everyone
ask you
is
this.
gonna.
What is this for? Why did you do this?
I don't have
it's
a
up
good
here.
answer to that.
It's not up. It's not up to the height of that mountain, but this is pretty fucking up here.
Yeah, I wanted it to be the height of the mountain is the problem.
Yeah, well, that's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Here, let me fucking show what I'm talking about.
You said that climbing up the stairs that I made were terrible.
What?
This is an
When?
improvement? Are you sure?
When did I say
In the
that?
car. You said that.
No, I was talking about that.
Oh, you're talking about this. Okay.
I said that it
guilty
sucked
as
ass.
charged. Yeah, guilty
Like-
as charged. There's a spiral staircase up to the top of that mountain over there. Remember? I dug it out. I put
Yeah.
stairs down.
I know.
It's like, it's not great, but it's, better than this. What are you
Okay.
doing? What is
I
this?
had to make another lens. So,
Oh.
okay, let me show. There's not much to see because this is the world's longest, like, most annoying
No.
staircase.
No.
with
it's
no-
not the longest yet. It'll get there, though.
Yeah,
I'm being told.
like,
Ooh.
if this was actually stairs and you didn't have to jump, it would be like maybe 5% better, but it's still bad. Like,
Can you hear me doing this?
doing what?
This? No.
Oh,
Okay.
investigating
Oh,
shit?
curious.
No. Yeah. So I wanted to build this up to the height of the mountain and basically make just a big, platform. I don't know how big, but, fairly big. And then this will be like, where we store the elemental juice. And like basically this will be like the dedicated Thaumcraft area once there's like actually an area to work with. I just didn't get that far yet.
You want this separate from the industrial craft stuff?
Basically, yes. I know that there is a little bit of overlap between the two, which is what makes the gigantic fucking traversal time not great. But
well, it's not even that so much as it is like, okay, like let's say for example, we're about to go out on an adventure and we need to like do some magical crafting and we need to recharge our gear. So you want me to you want me to climb 2 staircases to do that?
why is it 2 staircases?
Because I have to come up here to the Thaumcraft section to do my magic shit. Then I have to go all the way back down. And then, well, okay, maybe it's not 2 separate ones, because right now the industrial craft shit is just in the jungle temple. But if we move that shit into an industrial craft area, then it's 2.
I don't know. Maybe eventually we should just move all the shit up here anyway, because I don't
Yeah,
like.
I get what you're saying. I understand you want the Thumbcraft stuff separate. Like I'm that's kosher. I'm on board with that. Just can I not have to run a fucking marathon? Can they just be on different floors of the same structure or something?
Yeah, that's fine.
If we make a really really big platform, they can just be in different. Hey, wait, come back up here. I wanted to ask you something about this.
Okay.
How do you feel about this?
No. Why would you do that?
Because I fucking hate this. I will burn it to the ground. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually great.
I mean, no, it is bad. I won't deny that.
You should feel like shit.
It's so fucking tall.
Oh my god, going down this, I'm just picturing my character. My poor Hydreigon is just repeatedly bashing its 3 heads into every single one of these steps. That's normally why when I dig out like a mountain staircase, I make it several blocks tall and
Yeah. Again, I haven't gotten there yet. I made that in like 10 minutes. I didn't have time to make it better before we had to leave.
So now that I'm done bitching about that and making fun of you, what's the plan, Stan?
Man, I don't fucking know. I guess we should probably make another portal. But first I guess we need a bunch of canisters or something. So that's the thing. I guess I need to... Let's figure this out, because our number one problem right now is I want to make more machines and start, upgrading them and making them better. But our power source is balls. It takes coal.
Yeah.
We're going to run out of coal. The coal is really slow.
And it takes a lot of coal, and we would rather be using coal for other things.
Lava is a good improvement.
Yeah, I agree with
now,
that. Like
we can either move everything down to, like, bedrock layer and try to just, pump out a lake of lava, or we can just get, like, a big tank to fill and just fill it up every once in a while. And I figured we'd probably just do that.
Okay.
And where do we get lava? We get it from the nether. So, I guess then the current issue is how do we make a storage tank, and how do we get like a shit ton of canisters?
I can help guide you in this way. So first, canisters. They're actually called universal fluid cells. They're basically just better buckets. In the sense that you do need to be careful with them. Universal fluid cells are buckets, but and they hold the exact same amount. A universal fluid cell is a bucket, but they allow you to shift left click and shift right click fluids in and out of things, which is an improvement over buckets.
Okay,
But you do need to be careful, because they will let you just empty them anywhere. You can accidentally just drop lava at your feet and fucking kill yourself, so you have to be careful. But
excellent. So yeah, the recipe on this is very simple.
You want to make those. Yeah, it's very, very easy to make. It's pretty resource efficient. It's like they stack, so you can carry around a stack of 64 of these. It won't cost you much, and they're useful. Like, that's cool. So I guess do that first.
No.
I might actually also make some for me, just because they are handy to have. You never know.
Is there a quick way to make a item casing, or is it just put it through the rolling thing twice?
You need to put it through the rolling thing twice. I mean, the way to speed this up is to put upgrades into the metal former to make it faster. But
yeah, I thought there was a I thought there was an option that just did it in one step, but...
No, that's for cables. That's what extruding does.
Right. Okay, so this is going to take all fucking day. While it is doing that,
It won't be that bad.
Suppose we should try to make the... I remember there being, like, just a you place it in the world, and it's just like a big square tank that you can fill.
What you're thinking of... When you say big square tank, what do you mean?
Well, it's like, it's one block, but you can make it as tall as you want. And
okay, yeah. So, you were thinking of the Buildcraft tank. We could do that. It is just called tank. If you search tank in your thing, it's the first thing in here. It's the red one.
Yeah.
The Buildcraft ones are very old and outdated. We can use them if you like. As a matter of fact, actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to make this and experiment with which one you like better in terms of how it works.
Okay.
Because Buildcraft has a tank. Nowadays, Industrial Craft has its own tank, I'm noticing, and there's actually
Is it
multiple
fluid
kinds of it
tank?
that hold.
Oh, this is
No, it's just called tank.
Galacticraft.
Yeah, Fluid Tank is Thaumcraft or Galactocraft or something. Um, they look like industrial craft machines. You can see it's the ones at the end of the list. There's like tank, bronze tank, iron tank, steel tank,
Yeah,
and
when I
aluminum
click
tank.
on tank, it's not giving me a recipe.
Um, yeah, it's not giving me one either. That's odd. It gives me one for bronze tank.
Yeah, which is... Oh.
Maybe you just can't make regular tank. Maybe that's like a creative thing. Because it
Maybe.
doesn't list a capacity either, I'm noticing. So maybe you just want to make
Iron tank.
iron or bronze or something, yeah.
Oh, they have the same
Probably iron tank
capacity.
makes sense. Yeah, they do.
I would
Bronze, I guess,
imagine...
makes more sense because bronze is made out of copper and tin, which is,
cheaper.
yeah. That's probably
Okay, well, it's
a
going to
way
need
to
some
go.
fluid cells, which I'm already making, and it needs bronze
And
plates, so...
I've never actually used the industrial craft ones. There might be, I don't know how they work. They might be better than the buildcraft ones, or they might be worse. The buildcraft ones are really easy to make. They're just 8 glass in a chest shape. So the industrial craft ones are more expensive, but maybe they're better in some way. I don't know.
How much do
This
I
is
need? Just...
we're learning together. We're experimenting together. It'll be exciting.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Let me swap this out. Because obviously this is super important. I guess while it's forming that shit, I will explain that I didn't really do anything in Thaumcraft off screen. I made the glove, which you saw. I made this gear, which was in the book, and I know Joel made it last time already, but it's... I assume when you
I
want to
think,
be doing magic, you want to be wearing
yeah.
this.
As I recall, I think it like increases your magic efficiency or something. I don't know.
I did that, which I guess I'll go show. God, I forgot I had a story about this. Hold on, is it visible from here? It's not impressive, but yeah, I dug out a second animal pit for sheep. Getting those sheep was a fucking adventure. I'll get into that in a bit. But, I needed wool, so I did that. It's just, yeah, this stuff here. And the only other thing I did was I have these celestial notes, which you get by holding on to the scribing tools in the paper while you flash the hexagon at the sky. And I'm a little confused by this because you get a note for each, corner of the sky, basically, which you can do once per night. But I thought I remembered you having to look at the moon to get the different phases, and I did get it once, but it won't let me do it any other time, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. So
I
I'm
don't
gonna have
know.
to look that up at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll just put this crap back in here because I don't need it right now.
I've done industrial craft so many times that I kind of have memorized how it works roughly. But Thaumcraft I only did the once, and it's been some time.
Let me put these back in. So yeah, I just need the... Oh, I guess if you're
Gotta
gonna...
get toe up.
No, this tank is shared. You don't need one of these. At least make a couple of these canisters. 10 items and glass. We're gonna have to dig up a shit ton of sand at some point, aren't we?
Maybe. The thing is, these diamond drills we have drill sand very quickly. And you don't need a lot of glass for things.
Oh, motherfucker.
Not that bad. Is this urn? I'll take urn. Yeah, I'll
God,
take
we
Tyson.
need power so bad.
Yeah, I know. So, in theory, you can have more than one coal generator connected there. But,
Yeah, it's
that
just
will obviously
expensive.
take more coal, yeah. Yeah, coal generators suck ass. There are other kinds of things that aren't lava generators.
So I need 4 to get this started.
4. What is this mess? Is there a cave just right outside our house and we've never looked at it?
I mean, there's the cave that is connected to the, like, workshop that is gigantic and has been mostly explored.
Well, I don't know which one of these is the one I'm in, but I'm getting shit. I have nothing better to do with my life.
Okay, so I have made a bronze tank.
Bronze tank. Wait, crap.
I will not place it down yet because I know placement matters, and once we replace this coal generator with a different one, I imagine this tank is going to want to feed into it, but it is,
Maybe? I don't know how it works.
it is made and ready to be used.
Do we have an electric wrench? Because if we had an electric wrench,
Yes.
it probably wouldn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can infinitely move machines around, without breaking them using that. Provided
So
that it's in the
just
correct
class
mode.
all right.
I don't know why that's even an option, but...
That's a little dumb.
Industrial craft is old and, stupid.
So yeah, this metal former is, slow as shit, so I'll
Yeah.
probably need to let this thing run for a while and get a bunch of these.
It's usually the first machine that I start shoving overclocker upgrades into. Because it's used for fucking everything, and it's slow as shit. Unfortunately, of the basic machines, it's one of the more power-hungry ones.
Trying to see if we can make overclockers yet, but I know it's gonna take more energy anyway, so...
We can. We'd have to work toward it, though.
Yeah. Okay, well, I should let that run for a while. I've got fucking...
Oh, wait, check it out. You know what machine we would need to make that we don't yet have that would be necessary to make the overclockers?
Is it the canning machine?
It's the semi-fluid solid canning machine gymnastics, baby!
I do like the stupid canning machine. So... Yeah, like I said, I have crap to talk about, but I'd rather do it when I'm not just waiting around, so I guess let me let this run for a bit. And hopefully we will be doing something before long. Briefly cutting in here, because there's a zombie with a fucking enchanted shovel that was being followed by parrots. I guess the parrots have fucked off. They're around. I don't know... Do they just naturally cluster around things that make noise? Like... Because these sheep and cows are definitely making a lot of that. I need to find a better setup for this that isn't just jumping into a pit. Also, why did these half of these sheep look blue? This game is full of shit. There is a zombie in the base that won't shut the fuck up. Or near the base, rather.
There's a zombie in the base.
Oh,
and he
here
won't
it is.
Shut the fuck up. Why am I on fire now? Why am I on fire now?
Oh, you know. You should probably have armor.
Oh.
Hello, creeper.
I resent that I...
You blew up in this spot, like, half an hour ago. It was cool.
I resent that I can't change my appearance without it being useless because I'm wearing armor.
Yeah.
This game is behind the times, man. The end game is all about glams.
So, I can't right-click on the water and grab it with this.
Shift right-click. Try that.
No.
What are you actually aiming at?
The water.
No, you can't aim at water.
Oh, I have to be aiming at the side of a block, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to get some so I could make an infinite water source, because I would like to... What the hell is this shading? The fuck?
Oh, yeah. I see that, too. What is this?
Well,
Why is some of it... Why did someone rub their ass on it? What's going on here?
Very weird looking. Anyway. Yeah, I guess let's, go make a portal to hell, as you do. I assume if we head down this way, there will be lava eventually. We, dug this cave out, and I don't really remember much about it.
There's lava at the bottom. There's also, you know, obnoxious shit down there.
I like obnoxious shit.
The hell you do. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, maybe it's this way.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yep, I'm remembering this now. This was where...
Okay, well, here's your lava.
Yeah, this is where there was a lot of, spiders and...
just obsidian here.
Garbo. Yeah, there is that.
We have diamond drills. We can pick up the obsidian.
Yeah. I'm also thinking that, you know, prior to even needing to open... Oh, good. You know, my end goal here was to go to the Nether because we could get a shit ton of lava from there. We could have just gotten some from here to begin with, but,
Yes. And still can. There's nothing stopping us.
Yeah, I'm kind of already, like, mentally prepared to go in there and fuck around, though. Could also probably be doing this a little bit more efficiently, leaving some of the blocks that are already here to make the portal. I'm not opposed to just making the portal down here.
I feel like if the portal was upstairs, it would be easier for us to go in, get lava, come back out. Provided that the other side of the portal is itself near lava, which there is no guarantee.
Yeah.
I do not guarantees it, if you will.
How many do we need? Is it 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yes. What is this fucking mess? What are these? Another brick slab. Dude, fuck off with that.
Did you grab any?
Did I grab any what?
Obsidian.
No.
Okay. Who the hell are you? Oh, you're just
That's
oh, not to
plebeian work.
I have learned about bats. I'm going to learn about this skeleton shooting at me. I feel
yeah, see,
like
this
I've
is the place
so
that we
much.
ran from because
it was god-awful, yeah. Well, I haven't learned from my lesson, or I haven't learned from my mistakes, so...
just a spawner.
Yeah, no, fuck this.
Yep.
I'm fleeing immediately.
Yeah, that should have been probably done earlier. At least we have convenient access to lava right here. Don't have to deal with that mess.
Okay, I suppose we go make a portal then. I always wondered how the hell you were supposed to know how to make another portal. And, you know, other than looking at the wiki, I think the answer is that there's like a practice world that you can load into that shows you it or something, but I don't remember for sure if that's a thing. But I have also been made privy to the fact that the newer versions of the game apparently just have partially completed portals in them somewhere, so...
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna make this thing on top of the roof. It's, you know, not as immediately near and convenient as it could be, but I also don't want it to be in the way of shit, so... This looks like a place for a hell portal. You better fucking bet it's gonna be cutting into the ceiling, too.
Oh, boy.
Look at me being bad at what I'm doing.
Look at you and your bad self.
I'm like 1 block short to fucking do this. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm digging up more of the ceiling.
What is going on up here?
I'm doing this in the stupidest way possible. I needed a block to attach the obsidian to, and I needed a block to stand on. Alright, I did not bring a flint and steel. You had one earlier when you, burned the leaf tower. Do you still have it?
Not on my person.
I'm good at preparing for things.
You're the one who's telling me to be where I'll tell you where to be.
This game is just a constant test for the viewer to figure out how many things I've forgotten to bring with me at any given time.
It's left as an exercise to the viewer.
Okay. I suppose these 3 water cells that I brought in won't matter, but... Alright, time to immediately get fucked over by, whatever it spawns me into. 63 ghasts. You know, some lag.
That's probably me. Ooh, what's all this?
What's
then?
attacking me? What is this hell bat? I have never seen aggressive bats. Did they explode?
What blew up?
I think it was the bats.
Nah, there's a ghast over there that probably fired at us or something. Or,
Yeah.
you know, maybe it did. I don't know.
Bats,
Hey,
please.
fuck you. Fuck off. That one didn't blow up. This is gonna though. Yeah. Return to sender, bitch.
Nice. So yeah, I haven't seen the Nether in quite a while. I don't know if I've ever seen it in this particular version of the game.
This hurt. This stuff hurt. Yes, this stuff hurts. What is this? Magma blocks.
Fire indeed hot. Nothing can be learned from this. What are you talking about?
Oh, can nothing be learned from this? I have learned something new.
So, you know, I generally just came in here to kind of grab lava and leave, but I also figured we would explore the place. The problem is the Nether sucks ass.
Yeah, the Nether sucks.
So it's, unclear how well I thought this out. So where did you head to?
I'm just over here. I am not far. I'm never more than a step away.
You take the good, you take the bad. So, I feel like there is a bit of... Oh, what the hell is this stuff?
Oh.
Well, whatever it is, nothing new can be learned from it.
Oh. Probably added by one of these biome mods or some shit.
I, don't know if it will do anything useful, but I'll grab some. And,
Ah, well, I see that our portal is not far from a lake of lava, so that is good. Ah! Fuck you! Bring it on, bitch! Now how you gonna act?
who?
Yeah. Ow.
Who are you?
Yeah. Fucking shit!
There's the ghast.
Fucking bat! Yeah.
Hey. How's it going?
Yeah.
Hey. I do like how I managed to fucking get the return to sender on the first try with this thing.
Yeah.
Can you
This
not,
sucks.
please?
This officially sucks dick.
I'm wanting
Can't
to
get it to work.
wanting to get it to target me.
It's more interested in me.
Oh, we needed glowstone.
Yeah. Well, I wanted glowstone.
I think there was something in the Thumbcraft book that said we needed it.
Oh, yeah, I think there is, isn't there? Yeah, so then we need 2 glowstones. I want it for an industrial craft thing. This motherfucker... I've been playing catch with him all day.
Yeah, it's not working out so well, is it?
No. You son of a bitch.
I cannot believe it's still there. I want to just run over and punch it, but...
Yeah, because I can't... There's nothing I can do to make it fuck off.
So yeah, I remember in...
Going to die.
I mean, you can just try to go in the portal, I guess. I don't know. Like... How the hell did I kill that other one in one hit?
Well, that was me.
What?
I did that.
The Return to Sender achievement? No, it was me.
That's odd. Huh. I guess we did it at the same time, but yours hit first.
Huh. Okay, I'm, starting to think, fuck this guy. Oh, no, he died. Never mind.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
So, yeah, I can't say I'm disappointed by the fact that, there's lava, like, right here. I was thinking at some point, like, oh, we're gonna spawn in here and we're gonna have to fucking probably dig through a wall and traverse through some shit to get to that. And it'll be a bit of an adventure, but no, we've got all the lava we need.
I mean,
pretty much right
here. It's preferable that it's right here. We don't just want to spend a bunch of time walking to get lava every time we want power.
Yeah, I know. What do you mean Enderman? I don't remember Enderman being in the Nether.
He felt like it.
I'm also seeing... Okay, yeah, that is... Is this a vanilla Nether fortress? I can't tell what the hell this is.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Some big blocky thing over here. I'm gonna go poke it.
That doesn't really narrow it down.
Yeah, I suppose not really. It's north from the portal. I suppose marking the portal on the map would probably be a good idea, but I'm not moving far from it right now, so whatever. Wow, I can't see shit. So, question to the audience. Does anybody actually like the Nether? Because I've always felt that it was extremely one-note, and it has been expanded on in newer versions from what I can tell, but I think it still kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's been expanded on in a way that doesn't really matter.
I don't know what they added to it. I know they added some sort of, like, big temple thing. Probably some more mob variety. There's the weird lava walking things.
Ew.
I don't remember what those are called. I think you can put a saddle on them and ride them around. Freaking weird.
Where have you gone?
Oh, I've fucked off. I'm currently standing on a giant mushroom. The thing is, because we're... Oh. Yeah, exploding bat. Yeah, thank you. Okay, these bats are a fucking menace. I'm partly feeling fuck this place and don't come back until we have lasers, but...
Lasers are very helpful.
Did you get any glowstone?
I did. 29.
I didn't see
Did
any
you
of
fill up
that.
those buckets with lava?
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Alright. We'll see how long that lasts.
About 5 minutes, probably. Hey, Enderman, how's it going? I hope that doesn't mean that as soon as I go back into the Nether the next time, it's going to immediately be on my ass.
Could be. I would imagine he doesn't exist anymore.
Probably. Okay, so...
What's that? I smell gunpowder.
So the stuff that we have behind the machines now is like, you know, iron cables.
Well, tin, but sure.
I assume I'm going to need some sort of tubing to connect this tank to the... Well, actually, we can't use the same generator, can we? We need a different one.
Yeah, you have to upgrade it. It is called the geothermal generator. You may not be surprised to learn.
Takes some pretty simple ingredients. I can make this no problem. I guess we don't really need the existing generator anymore, do we?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm fucking getting rid of this. Slow piece of shit. Don't really want to waste this energy that's currently in it, though. Let me set up the rest of the recipe while I'm waiting. Or some amount of it, at least. Do you want to begin talking about the, stupid school shit? Because I've been wanting to talk about it, but I keep getting distracted.
Sure. So on Monday we started school, and we're learning
And I guess just
machining.
Yeah, for further context, I did talk about this in a previous video, but yeah, fine. You'll explain it anyway. It doesn't matter.
And on Monday we had our first class. It's after I get off of work. We drive across town to the college. And you know, I've been through college. I have a master's, so none of this is new to me. But it's Josh's first day, and that context will become important before long.
Yeah, I'll mention that I was like, logically, I wasn't like nervous because I figured, you know, it's the first day. It's not like we're going to be really doing anything. There's nothing to be nervous about. But my body was nervous anyway, and I fucking hate when that's the case, because it's like, you know, I should be better than this, but what can you do? But, you know, it's whatever, so there was barely anything I had to do to prepare for it. So we left early enough to get there, you know, we hoped. Traffic was annoying, but...
Yeah, we very nearly were late, so we've had to leave even earlier to get there with time to spare lately. Because traffic is so friggin' bad. But we get there. And we mill about outside the classroom. The classroom just is the machine shop, in this case. It has a room number. We go hang out outside of it. And there's some other people there. We're all hanging out outside of it. Not because it isn't open. We could just walk in. There is a guy in there. But the problem is, there's this big yellow sign right next to the door that says, "Safety glasses must be worn before entering." It's like, okay, fair enough. You know, I assume they're going to give us some or something, so we're waiting.
Yeah, I basically felt like we could probably go in anyway, because nobody was using a machine, but, like, you know, it would be good practice to not. It would kind of look bad if we just ignored the sign on the first day. So, that was my thought process, at least.
So we're waiting, and eventually this guy that's already in the lab, he comes over and like waves us in, and then we all gather around the table that's in there with this guy. He turns out he's like the lab assistant or something. And we're waiting, and he's like, the professor should be here in a few minutes. He says, actually, there's two of them. He said, because one of them's used to teaching the class, the other one's new to it, so, like, you know, they're kind of, one's teaching the other how to do it. It's like, okay, that works. Why did you throw this tin on the ground?
Did I?
Yeah, there was 14 tin just on the ground here.
The fuck? They're okay, I don't know why that is. Certainly wasn't intentional.
What problem have we created here?
I need to make this geothermal generator. I need another universal fluid cell. all the ones I have are full.
Go empty one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do because there's no power in the machine to make more fucking item casings.
Yeah.
Well, here, I'll just fucking do it here. There. Anyways.
So we're kind of like waiting there, and the guy waves us in. You know, we go sit at the table in the thing. He's like, "There's gonna be 2 professors." Eventually, one guy shows up, and he's like, "We need to go down to this other classroom. Also, there's not gonna be a second one. It's just me." And it's the guy who wasn't familiar with it. And hey, geothermal power.
Is this set up correctly?
Yeah, the machines are running.
So this thing only carries 8
buckets.
Yeah, yep. I didn't realize that.
And as you can see, it's going through it pretty quick.
Alright, I should place down this tank. Should I just put it to the left of this thing, you think?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know, probably. F.
No fluid.
Not available. Well, perhaps you should let George know. Alright, be careful putting lava in that thing, because...
I don't know how to put lava in this thing. I don't want to just click it and have it spill everywhere.
That might be what you do. But it could also not be what you do.
Well, let's find out.
I'm gonna stand over here.
This leafage chest might get burned down. Let's see. Okay, no, it seemed fine.
Oh. I see. Oh yeah, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That's, you know.
So how much can this thing hold? It's
32 buckets.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
However, the geothermal generator is not pulling from it.
Yeah, I figure we're gonna have to...
I'm not sure how to fix that. Let me see if Industrial Craft has piping.
I had a feeling we were not going to be able to explain anything here, but that is fine. We'll get back to it.
Okay. Industrial Craft does have piping.
Where's the garbage? Oh, yeah, the garbage chests are all up in the other room. I'll go get rid of some of those.
Oh, I remember this pipe. This pipe is coated really shitty, but it works.
I will take a look at that in a bit. I like these chests that are at the ceiling that you can't open.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. Okay, so what's the item that I need to make?
It's called... So the industrial craft pipes are called... I just searched pipe, and they're the ones at the end. That you have tiny bronze pipe, small, medium, and large bronze, and then it's tiny steel, small, medium, large. And it looks like the only difference between them is...
It looks like steel is twice as good as bronze if comparing the same size.
Yeah, they hold more and transfer more. But this machine, the geothermal generator here, is not actually consuming it very fast. So I would think the tiniest one is probably fine.
Yeah. Can we even make steel yet?
No. We need a blast furnace for that.
Okay, so bronze pipe.
Yeah, we're consuming lava very slowly.
6 bronze item casings. Well, I've got some leftover plates from before, so... Anyway, yeah, it was... So, we get in there and we hear that there's supposed to be 2 teachers. I guess you can continue telling it.
Yeah. Well, no. So the guy shows up, says there's not going to be 2. Also, we're not going to start in this room. We need to go to this classroom down the hall, which is like, you know, not the machine shop. It's like an actual classroom.
There was a bit of a stupid thing that happened here, which isn't important,
yeah, I'm about
but
to get
all...
to that.
Okay.
Oh, God. Well, depends on what thing you mean.
Yeah, just... So what happened was, he's like... let's all meet down at room 128, I think was the number. And so Joel knows the school at least somewhat, and starts heading that way, and we're all following. The teacher is, like, in the back, so we're just following Joel, and at some point, the teacher goes, hold on, like, stop there. And he goes to unlock a door, which is not the number that he said. And so, from my perspective, what happened was, he opens the door, goes in, like, we all kind of file into this room. I see him and Joel go through to another door and go in there. I interpreted this as, like, oh, this is, like, his office or something. He's going in there to grab something, and Joel is just following to, like, I don't know, ask a question or something. Instead, what actually happened was that was the room we were supposed to go to. We were just cutting through this other classroom, but I didn't realize that, and so me and everybody else just kind of sat down in this first room, and then they're like, oh, well, okay, fine, I guess we're in here now. It was a little bit stupid. Alright, how do these pipes... Can I just kind
I
of
assume they work just like the cables. You put them down, and then it says in the item description to make connections with a wrench.
Yeah.
So you probably have to take the wrench and, like, use it on a side to...
Let's see.
I have used these shitty pipes only once before.
Boy, do I not understand this. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck me. I assume left-clicking with this won't do anything, so I've tried...
You can try.
Doesn't seem like it.
Can I see the wrench? Maybe I know.
What did I just break?
You broke a torch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here's the...
I have done this once before. I can probably figure it out. That's the thing you were doing.
So, we get into this room, and we all just kind of sit down at a computer, and I'm finding that mine just doesn't work. The keyboard just isn't plugged in. It was fucking stupid. I tried messing with it for like 2 minutes and then gave up and moved to a different one. And while this is happening, the teacher is just kind of like trying to get like a projector or something set up, but I don't know what the issue was. But we then find out that he only learned he was supposed to be teaching this class 3 hours prior. I don't know what the plan here was, because again, there was originally supposed to be 2 teachers, apparently. I think he was just one of the 2. Or maybe not. I still don't really know. But basically then, we all get in, and then the class just kind of begins with, like, no introduction. It's like, imagine that you, like, just kind of suddenly blinked forward in existence 20 minutes with no context for what happened. That's kind of what it felt like to me, was we had no introduction, he didn't tell us his name, nothing, it's just like, okay, so here, let's, you know, oh god, why is there a creeper here? What the fuck?
Ah! What an asshole.
I was not able to respond to it quickly enough.
Where did he come from?
No idea. I guess I should probably scout out the basement. It had to have come from down here, right? I don't know. 'Cause I think this area is well lit enough. It didn't just suddenly spawn in. Now I'm, like, paranoid of that.
Oh.
Maybe it came from up here. I don't know.
This why... If this is the problem, this is really dumb. Okay, no, it's not
What
that.
do you think it is? Oh, never mind then. So, yeah, it's basically just like... he's like, okay, so let's get signed into Immerse to learn. I have no idea what this is, but he puts the website up on the board, and he's like, okay, so you go in here, and then you're gonna put in this class code. Did I fuck something up?
No, this is just really stupid. The electric wrench and the normal wrench cannot be used to connect pipes. Instead, you have to make a wrench new. The recipe for the wrench new is the same as the normal wrench, but upside down.
Okay, let me see this.
Don't ask me why, because I couldn't tell you. Need more bronze.
Okay, which one is the wrench new?
It's literally called wrench new.
Oh, yep, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is some fucking stupid nonsense.
Jesus Christ.
I don't get it. Why would you do this? I have this backwards, don't I?
I'm gonna go grab some lava from the terrible area down here. So yeah, he's like, okay, here's how you sign into the website and all this stuff, and you're gonna pull up your lessons from here. And I swear what ends up happening is just like, we kind of just start looking at like random slides of stuff we're going to be looking at way later, was the way that it felt to me. It was like, he basically made it clear that like we're gonna have to all pass this safety exam before we can do anything, which is fine. But then it's also like, rather than starting with that stuff, it's like, so here's the meter that's going to be on the side of this device, and here's how you read this meter, and here's like the format that you're going to be using for measuring a lot of stuff, with absolutely no context. And so it was just, I was very confused. Like, I think it was just because he was like thrust into this position with no planning ahead of time. It was just, I didn't know what was going on. I don't think anybody else did.
No, nobody knew.
It was incredibly confusing. And the class just kind of ended after like an hour and a half, right? Like we got out. Actually, I think it was even less than that. It was supposed to be 2 hours. I think we left after like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, is this? No, it's not doing anything yet. I don't know. Basically, the day was kind of pointless. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you can go home, or if you want to stay here for a bit and work on this safety test thing, you can do that. So we stay around for a bit. Joel finishes it. I don't. It's also unclear if we're supposed to have this done by the next class that we are doing. Someone asked, like, do we need to have this done? And he's like, oh, you don't have to. And it's like, okay, well, would it be a good idea to? Would you do it? And he's just like, oh, well, I've already done it. It's like, yes, I get the joke, but that didn't help us. I don't know. It was just, the whole experience was very weird. And so, after that day, the next day, at home, I try to finish this test that I was supposed to do. This is, like, a very basic-ass, like, anybody could do this without even really reading the material, probably. It's really simple shit, like, what are some good... Like, the one I keep saying is, like, don't stick your dick in the lathe. But, it's always stuff like, a dirty work area is what? And it's like, safe, unsafe, cozy, or like, efficient. It's like, okay, well, it's unsafe. I don't have to read this. I just know that. It's like, true or false, wearing safety goggles can prevent blindness. It's like, yeah, I guess that would be true. So what's going on with the machines here?
I'm not understanding why this pipe is not taking fluid out of this tank yet. I'm trying to understand it.
Okay. I'll try to wrap up the story then, since I know I'm not really accomplishing anything at the moment. Okay, where's the skelet? Are you in the house, or are you on top of the house? Yeah, unclear. But yeah, I tried to take this test at home, and I didn't realize that if you change tabs while you have the thing up, it, like, immediately auto-closes and fucks everything up. Which it did warn me about, I just didn't read it. That was my own fault. But I was worried it was gonna, like, mess up everything, but he was able to reset it later. It wasn't a huge deal. I'm gonna wait to tell more of this after we get this problem resolved, because I'm just milling about, so I will be back when this is figured out, I guess.
Here's the new wrench.
Oh boy, new wrench.
No problem now.
God. So I apparently need to make a pump attachment.
Yeah. That's what this thing says.
Is it just called pump?
It's called pump attachment. And then there's a low voltage and medium voltage version.
Alright. Let me see.
We want the low voltage version.
Medium bronze pipe. Well, I didn't make that, so I also have to make one of those. A piston and some cable. Okay. So for medium bronze, you just use plates instead of atom casings. I probably should have done that to begin with. I just didn't look at the recipes for the other ones. Oh well. So let me think how to explain the next part of this, because I feel like I'm just kind of rambling and not getting anywhere with any of this. We signed up for 2 different classes, and honestly, I think we've actually even gotten ahead of everything here. We should probably explain the bullshit that went into trying to get this thing set up in the first place.
Yeah, that didn't work so well.
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I need to press these. I'm stupid. Yeah, it was like, so, Joel's been to the school before. I haven't. And so I thought that it was probably going to be a bit of a process for me to get signed up, but apparently it wasn't. It was really just I had to go online, fill out a couple forms. They didn't, like, check for anything, and I was able to get in. Like, it was just, it's a trade. They don't really care about my specific education, I guess. So I got into the system, but, like, I had no idea how to sign into, like, any sort of email account or, like, any of these other websites that are provided. I had no context for, like, which ones I need, what the different ones do, any of that stuff. And so, like, there was basically just, like, we ran into a problem eventually with trying to get the class paid for, where, like, what the fuck was it? Like,
well, we both experienced different problems. I tried to pay for my classes and couldn't log into the payment system. You tried to pay for your classes and they weren't there.
Yeah, mine just weren't in the system. Like, it was... Okay, we've got a sticky piston. How do I make a regular piston?
I think it's like redstone, iron, 4 wood.
Yeah, something like that. Need to look at it again. Cobble.
Or 3 wood, 4 cobble.
Yeah, I had to email somebody. It wasn't a professor, right? Like, he's just...
No, he seems to be the director of IT for the department or something.
Yeah, like, I emailed this guy, and I'm like, hey, I want to be taking these classes with my friend, and just making sure that these are available, and everything is, I have everything I need, and he was just like, okay, these are the classes, right? If they are, just respond yes, and you'll be signed up. So I did that, and it was fine. But then, like, I guess, like, I waited too long to get the payment set up or something, because then it seemed like it took me out of the system. Like, it didn't have me in there anymore. We had to call him back, get that set back up. I don't fucking know what happened. Where am I putting this pump?
So the pump, I've never used before, never seen it before, but it needs to stick. You need to stick it between the pipe and the tank.
Okay.
Evidently. How you do that, I don't know.
Let me get rid of this wrench, I guess. Which is not with this wrench, it's with a different wrench. Because we need...
No, you can use that wrench. I think you would just left click, but either one works.
Okay, so pump up the jam. I don't want to just stick this on game.
I think you needed to have the pipe there and then use the pump.
Man.
I don't think the pump is actually its own block.
Okay.
I don't know why this is like this. This is really dumb.
Okay, wrench. Okay. You're connected. Click it with the pump.
Okay. The pump is on the wrong side, but we're getting there. We're almost there.
Oh my god. This is the stupidest shit. That's the wrong pipe.
Oh, that's a big boy pipe.
Oh my god. Okay, why...
This is so ass.
Yeah, items are just kind of jumping around my inventory as they please. Okay, do this. I'm trying to click the correct side, which is not visible because of your drill, but alright, I got it.
Oh, sorry,
now,
I'll move out of the way.
Do I click the back side of the machine, you think?
I don't know.
Okay. We good?
Oh yeah, it's draining the lava. Okay. Yep.
Alright. At long last.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. That was
the cool thing about this, I guess, is, if our setup was better, we could have one tank connected to many geothermal generators, all feeding one energy storage device. So we could expand this and make it power a lot of things. We're not going to need it right now, though. I think our power is good for now.
Yeah, okay. So we need to continue talking about this shit, but I guess we need to have another goal in mind is the problem.
Oh, the creeper blew up my fucking chest. What a douchebag.
What chest?
This chest that was in front of the macerator.
Oh, okay.
For secret eating.
At least it wasn't anything important.
No.
Yeah, that creeper...
I'm pretty sure that chest was empty.
That thing freaked me out, because that could have been a really big problem.
Maybe we should put a door on this situation. I'm going to put a door on this situation.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I guess I'll just go deal with the animals in the meantime. Which should probably mean I should get wheat and stuff.
Weed and feed.
Sneeds, Benj, and Floaf. I know what I said.
I know what I'm about, son.
Anyway, it's a bit of a process. I think it got done, like, literally the last day it possibly could have, but we get signed up for the class. Oh, I forgot about the best part about day one. Was, like, partway through, the teacher holds up the book for the class, and is like, this is the one that we'll be using, and,
Hold up.
Yeah, he's basically just like, if you need a physical copy of it, you should be able to get one from the bookstore as long as you are a credit student and not continuing education, I think is how it was explained.
Yes.
And the stupid thing about this is, Joel is continuing education because he has graduated, but is just taking another class here. I am brand new, literally my first day. And yet, somehow, I think I'm still technically counted as continuing education based purely on the fact that I'm not taking, like, a full certification or something. Like, I don't know why it's like that, but it was some stupid shit. And so, like, it's still kind of unclear what the story there is, but I apparently have access to the book online, even though they are claiming I shouldn't. I don't know. But they were saying that you should be able to get a physical copy over in the bookstore. And as he says this, somebody makes the comment, the store closes at 7 o'clock. It is currently 6:51. And so, fucking immediately, everybody just runs out of the class. Everybody except for the teacher. He doesn't come with us. He doesn't tell us where the store is or anything. We just kind of run out of the class. And our
like, oh my god, we have 9 minutes. Go, go, go.
Yeah, so just, we get there, and this place, there's nobody in it. They're closing very soon, and just from the perspective of the guy at the counter, just suddenly this group of like 10 people come in, and we're like, we need a book like now. And he's like, oh, fuck, okay, what class is this? What book do you need? And we're like, shit, I don't know. And so somebody shows him, like, the class number or whatever. And so they look it up, and they're like, yeah, no, you would have had to get this back in July. It's like, oh, well, shit, okay. So we just kind of go back to the class, and that was the point where he's just like, okay, yeah, I guess we're just kind of done. There was a little bit more to it than that, but that was the highlight. It was very disorganized and confusing.
Yeah, it was very chaotic.
And so that's our Monday, Wednesday class. And so yesterday was Tuesday. We go in, and it's the same room. It's the same, like, teacher's assistant. That's not technically what he is, but he basically is. But it's a different main teacher. And, he seems pretty good. Like, we ended up just kind of covering very basic safety information. Just kind of looking through a PowerPoint and stuff. That was basically the whole day. These classes are related, but not exactly the same. One of them is just a general, like, intro to machines. The other one is precision measuring, or, like, what the fuck is it called? It's
precision measurement. I don't. You know what? I don't remember what the name is.
Yeah, it's some
precision tools and measurement or something like that.
Yeah.
It is the study of dimensional metrology.
Oh. But yeah, so we're going over just the basic stuff, and once again, it's the same thing as before, where it's just like, don't have long hair, or otherwise it might get caught in a machine and you'll die. If there is...
You were alive before you died.
Yeah, that's essentially what it was.
Alright, mate, now we're trying to teach you that if you stick your dick in the machine...
I forgot. Yeah, there was a point where...
It's not gonna be like the Outback, mate. You're gonna die.
This PowerPoint that we're going through just kind of has, like, these random video clips, which most of them were Australian. There was one that had like a Steve Irwin knockoff for some reason, but there was also one that kept having like this "your name here" text fly by, like or your logo here, and there was like a giant watermark over the whole thing that's like, do not use this without proper registration or whatever. So that was pretty good. Oh, is this full? Alright, I had one too many. We need to figure out what the fuck we're doing here. I guess I should... What's the next thing? Is it the canning machine? We do...
Oh, do you want to make overclockers now?
I mean, I want to make something, because I'm just kind of doing nothing at the moment.
Okay, well, what are you working toward? I mean...
what would be a smart thing to work towards next? Like, that's the thing. I don't really know. Like,
Oh, I guess, okay, you're wanting me to... All right, so now that we've kind of got our power issues addressed, I would say probably the next general thing we want to do is start, like, progressing toward the next tier in industrial craft. We have all of the equipment and tools to do it. You asked earlier if we have the tools to make steel. We don't. It is perhaps time to start making those tools.
Okay, that's blast furnace.
That is a blast furnace.
Hold on, what the fuck is this? Golem. I type in blast, I get golem. Alright, sure.
Yeah. I guess because it's blast proof.
Okay, so item casings, basic machine casing, that's
Although
all
I've just
fine.
realized I
And
think it's
then-
not a blast furnace. Maybe it's the thermal centrifuge that we need. It's one of the two. One is considerably more expensive than the other.
Well, blast furnace...
And also, we can't power it.
No?
Right. No.
Why
It's
not?
too high voltage. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we need a blast furnace.
Okay, so I was right the first time. Okay, so a bunch of basic shit. Heat conductor. This is copper plate and rubber. Okay, so this thing is super simple.
Yeah, it's not hard. This thing will enable us to make steel.
While I'm
Slowly.
throwing this together, I guess you can just wrap up, like, you know, what happened today, because
Yeah.
it sure was
the
thrilling.
thing is, there is a bit that you missed. At the end of Monday's class, you know, when the guy's like, okay, you know, he's like, on Wednesday we're gonna go over the PowerPoint on safety, and he's like, we need to have finished the safety material in order to really start using the machines anyway. So he's like, you guys can do that at home. You can do it right now, but it's definitely due by Monday at the latest. Now, bear in mind, he didn't say it like this. He said it in a way that was very obtuse and confusing. But that's what I pieced together is what he meant.
Didn't mean to make cable.
And so, you know, he's like, you guys can just hang out here and do it right now if you want, because we still got class time left. That's fine. It's like, okay. So I knock it out. Most people knock it out. And it's, you know, we go through this module that's covering safety stuff. Then Tuesday, you know, we have the class where we cover the safety PowerPoints, which is all the same material. It's not exactly the same presentation, but there is a lot of overlap.
Yeah, it's 90% the same. Like, we have not learned anything yet other than being safe is good. Here is how you be safe. And also... here is a diagram of a thing that we won't be making use of for 4 months, and also you should know to always measure things in 1,000th of an inch. That information was just provided for no real reason, and it was presented in a way that was really confusing, because I'm like, shit, why are we starting with this? Is this... Am I supposed to know what this means? And, like, it was really weird.
Which, of course, to someone who's brand new to all of this, such as Josh, that's very alarming.
Yeah, because it was just... It's a class of, like, 10 people, and I had no idea how, you know, what anyone else's school experience was. And so I'm just sitting here not really knowing what the hell is going on, and I'm like, shit, am I, like, already somehow missing something? And nobody was speaking. I think everyone was just kind of equally confused and, like, not wanting to ask. It was something to behold.
So we, you know, we had the PowerPoint on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, the material we were supposed to cover on Wednesday is the safety PowerPoint. And, you know, that was mentioned on Monday that that's what we would be doing. And we were supposed to get a tour of the lab and talk about, like, what the machines are and, you know, what all is in the lab and stuff. And what happened was the entire class, except for the last 30 minutes, was the exact same PowerPoint presentation that we had on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was the exact same one minus the random clips of videos that were thrown in.
Yeah, so today basically had no reason to exist.
Yeah,
it was...
Today was completely pointless. Which is very unfortunate. The only thing that was good about today was that in the last 30 minutes, he's like, okay, we've got some time. For those of you who haven't finished the safety test that you're obligated to take, you know, we can now go down to the lab and give you time to do that. And so we did, and that's taken care of. But
yeah, I should mention that with the safety test, what happened was, you know, I was taking it at home. It was 25 questions. The questions are all stupid easy. but there's like... I have to kind of pay attention because it's... The thing keeps, like, swapping negatives on you, where there's one that's like... You know, there'll be one where it's like, what should you do in this situation? And so I answer that. And then the next one is like, when cleaning an area of debris and, like, you know, metal chips, what should you not do? And I didn't see the not, and so, like, I messed up a question for doing that. But I'm doing all this stuff, and one of the questions is... What the hell? It was like, what form of ear protection goes in the ear canal? And one of the answers was earplugs, which I figured was correct. There was also a thing called canal cap. And judging from the name, I should have inferred, like, okay, that's just, you know, it covers it, it doesn't go in. But I didn't know what that was, so I open a tab to Google it, and this fucked up the test, because I didn't realize you couldn't do that, because they explained that this was open book, but not open website, apparently. I don't know, whatever.
Well, it's just because, like, the website itself has security measures to prevent you from cheating.
Yeah.
And I
I
think the professor doesn't care. It's just that the system is set up that way. So he's like, you can't because it'll lock you out, and I don't want to have to constantly unlock people, so don't.
Can I put this blast furnace over here? Just plop it on the machine.
You will want to be careful where you put that. I mean, yeah, you could. That's fine.
Good.
That is also fine.
That is absolutely not what I clicked. I don't even know how it did that. What the hell? How did it attach to nothing? I've never seen Minecraft do this before.
Is it because of this torch? Maybe it's the torch.
I'll get the fucking wrench. Hold on.
I mean, it's fine where it is.
No, it's stupid. I don't want it there.
Okay.
Alright, let's try this again. Go here. Okay. Now, do I use the electric wrench to connect it, or the regular wrench?
No, electric wires automatically connect to electric devices.
Well, this one doesn't look connected.
That is because this is not an electric device.
Oh. Well, fuck me. What do we just...
As you can see, this thing takes heat.
Oh, so I should have attached it to the lava thing.
No, it can't just take raw lava. It needs to be connected to a machine that generates heat. I forget what these are called. The blast furnace, like, back in the day, Industrial Craft used to let you make steel just by, like, I forget what it was. Like, you would compress iron or something like that. It was pretty easy to make. Then, in some newer version, they changed it so that it's much slower and much harder to make. And this blast furnace is a lot of the reason why. Let me see what machines generate heat. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I think... Okay.
How are you finding this? Because I'd like to know how to look it up myself.
I just typed in heat into the item search bar, and I can see a few machines that do it.
Latticed Heath Caterpillar, got it.
If you see, there's 3 Industrial Craft machines over to the right, or
Yeah.
well, they might be different for
Electric heater, heat generator.
Electric heater, radioisotope heat generator, and liquid heat exchanger. You can tell all of these generate heat because they have this orange square. That's the side they output heat from, and it matches with the orange square on the blast furnace that accepts heat.
Okay,
Electric
so
heater does
obviously,
what it says.
let's start with the radioactive one because we're totally capable of doing that.
Absolutely. Now, you'll have to
Wait.
pick between which of the other two you want to use. If you use the electric heater, you know, that does what it says. You plug it in and it'll generate heat, but it takes a lot of power. The liquid heat exchanger, I believe you can load lava into, and it will generate heat from it.
Okay. That sounds promising.
You will pick one and go with that.
Liquid heat exchanger.
I would probably say use the liquid heat exchanger. I've never used it before. Sounds like a better use of energy than... Or sounds like a better use of lava than converting it to electricity, then converting that to heat.
Well, the recipe on it is Simple enough, so...
Yeah.
I already forgot.
I will be excited. I will be
my
excited to
God.
see how this works.
Okay, 3 copper plates, 6 rubber.
Wonder if there isn't a way to, like... Yeah, we could run a bron... Ah, what the... Ow! Oh, it's because these things are generating electricity. Yeah, we could run a bronze pipe over to it probably, so that it can just take lava from this.
I mean, it would also probably make, if it's supposed to be getting lava, I could also just move it over there.
You could
would
move
make
it over
more
here.
sense.
Yeah, you could put the blast furnace above the geothermal generator, and then put the liquid heat exchanger behind it. That would make sense. I would say wait to put down the blast furnace though.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen is those orange squares on the sides of the machines, you want them to be touching. So if you put the blast furnace down first, you're going to have a hard time because you're not going to be able to place the liquid heat exchanger facing the right direction because you won't have the space.
Alright, well, I've got the liquid heat exchanger.
Well, that didn't take long.
Nope.
Wherever you want it.
This thing takes lava, right?
Yeah, I think so. I've never used it before, so I'm just guessing.
I'm going to put it like this, and then put the blast furnace the other way.
Alright.
And hope that that works.
Okay, we'll see. You've put the liquid heat exchanger in a place where it is not touching these pipes, but that's easy to fix.
Well, yeah, I was going to put another pipe.
Yeah, you just put another pipe and connect it, that's fine. Ooh, the UI on the liquid heat exchanger looks fucking cool. I kind of like this.
Now let me grab
Add
the
for
wrench. New!
Makes sense.
Oh, nice purple and green interface.
Yeah, this thing looks cool, doesn't it? Okay, well, yeah, it's taken lava.
Alright, it has taken a quantity of lava, and...
Okay, now, there's one last hiccup here. You'll see we're still not generating heat. Why is this? I didn't realize this thing would work the same way the electric heater does, but this will work fine. If you go into the liquid heat exchanger's interface here, you'll see that if you hover over the squares in the middle, it says add heat conductors for faster conversion. I'm guessing you need at least one. You may as well make 10.
Ah, okay, so I need a lot of copper plates. That is easy enough to set up. I just need to
I wonder,
take the time to do it.
It looks like there's an output to this. I wonder what it outputs. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm thinking what that would be. Is it not outputting just power?
Well, yeah, I imagine. Well, heat. I would imagine it outputs heat to the blast furnace. But there's a tank over on the right side of the UI. Like that looks like that's for liquid. You know. I like the geothermal generator, like, freaking out.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What is consuming electricity? Oh, it's the metal former.
Okay, I have put in a heat conductor.
Okay.
I don't think it's
It says
doing
that the
yet.
maximum amount it could conduct is 10, and it's currently transmitting 0. Why? Hold, please. I will check. Wow, the fuck? Oh, maybe it needs water? No way does this fucking thing need water. Hold on.
Currently transmit out of max, yeah. Yeah, because it says lava, like, the thing going in is lava. The thing coming out... Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Pahoehoe lava.
Yeah, that's apparently the output. Oh, I see.
What the fuck is that?
I
Does it,
don't know.
Does it need a place to, like, eject it?
Yeah, we're probably going to have to eject that somewhere. It says on the wiki that Pahoehoe lava is used to make basalt, which sounds cool.
Okay. I've never heard the word Pahoehoe in my life, and I
I
sure
haven't
as hell
either.
don't know what it means.
I haven't either. This is my first experience with this as well. I guess load the fucking thing up.
I'm working on it. It just needs these plates.
Yeah.
So if this was going to be creating Pahoehoe lava and storing it somewhere, is that another tank or?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, yeah, it could store it in a tank, but in theory, it's eventually gonna run out of
Yeah.
space, and then I don't know what to do.
Manually carry it outside. No, I don't.
I mean,
know.
that
Like,
might be the answer. Put it somewhere else. It has generated 2 millibuckets of Pahoehoe lava. Great.
oh, okay.
I
Is
don't
it
know why or
producing
how.
heat? I don't think it is.
It doesn't seem to be. I don't know
And
why.
I don't know if I set it up wrong. Like,
I think you've set it up right. It looked like the two
here, you want the
faces were
wrench?
touching
Like,
to me.
I don't really know how to tell.
No, I don't want to remove it because it'll destroy the lava that's in it, and I don't want to lose the lava.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you set this up right. Unless the blast furnace is facing the wrong way. I don't think it is. It's impossible to fucking tell. Let's see what the
Well,
wiki
the
says.
blast furnace isn't doing anything. I can pull this out.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm an idiot. The blast furnace might not be consuming heat because it has no materials to process. So,
Oh.
yeah, okay. Let's try that before we start doing anything else. So
Usually these things still kind of fill up, though, right? So.
Usually, but IC2 machines can be weird. They might not consume energy unless they need it sometimes. Let me... And yet this thing is producing Pahoehoe lava, even though...
I can't
nothing...
I can't get over that name.
Yeah, I know. That name is ridiculous. I don't know what that is. Okay, so here's how the blast furnace works. You put an iron in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it's taking heat. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's producing lava like crazy.
Wait, what?
Oh, where are we gonna put this? Hmm. Yeah, that will go in there, and then you will do question marks with it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of...
Automating this via a pipe is not a bad idea.
I'm currently just employing the I Love Lucy strat.
Oh, it seems that the rate at which it's producing it has gone down dramatically because the blast furnace is heated up now.
Okay.
And why is the blast
Does
furnace not running?
Does it need a fluid to... Because it needs the iron ingot, and then it has, like, a fluid cell.
Oh, it does?
Like, underneath where the ingot is, right?
Oh.
Um...
Well, according to the recipes, it doesn't say it needs a fluid. Maybe that fluid is for other things. Maybe there's other recipes that...
I thought that steel needed coal.
Yeah, one would think. I'm looking at the blast furnace recipe. It says iron ingot plus heat makes steel ingot and slag. Sounds right to me.
Looking at the steel ingot recipe, you said?
Yeah.
Blast furnace.
See, you just take any kind of iron, throw it in there, make steel. What happened?
Yeah...
Why is it not doing the thing? What the fuck? Oh, the liquid heat exchanger also... It can also consume nuclear coolant, or reactor coolant. That's funny.
Beautiful. Alright, well, I've got 2 cells of Pahoehoe lava.
Yeah. The fuck is a fluid distributor?
You said this is used for basalt?
Yeah, apparently.
What the fuck does basalt do?
I don't know. I would imagine it's just decorative.
I'm also not seeing where in the fucking UI it tells you that you can make this. But
Well, I just saw it in the wiki.
basalt does not have a recipe. Good to know.
Good.
I can make a basalt cable facade, though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, biochaff. This was a very stupid video.
I'm sorry, I'm doing my best.
I know.
These are the parts of the mod I'm not as familiar with.
Yeah. I think we basically said everything we wanted to about these
compressed
classes.
air! I forgot about compressed air. That's the best part.
Oh?
It needs compressed air. We have to make a compressor.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, basic wafer! Okay, hold on. That's a Galacticraft.
What do you mean basic wafer?
I think that it's a Galacticraft thing, I think.
Oh, yeah. No, you want the industrial craft compressor.
How do I know which one that is? Is it just...
It looks like an industrial craft machine.
What the fuck is this?
Do. What?
Nothing. Okay, so... Oh, I thought this specifically needed andesite for a second. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, fortunately, it's not that stupid.
Oh boy, I get to make
forgiving.
fucking 8 more plates slowly again. And then...
Now, while you do that...
9 plates.
I'm going to look up what we can do with this Pahoehoe lava. Don't you worry.
I will mention we're at an hour and a half already. I would like to probably finish whatever the fuck it is we're doing currently, because we sure haven't really accomplished much yet. But we can probably wrap up after this section. But yeah, again, it's always difficult trying to like coherently tell a story when doing shit in the game, but I think we basically got out everything. All you need to know is, day 1 was
what
the most shit show day I've ever seen in my life. And I'm so, like, my first day of college, and it's just this. Second day was, different teacher, and it was a lot more organized. Third day was better than the first. It seemed like, he kind of got stuff together and was figuring out what needed to be discussed, and it was just generally, better assembled. But the problem was, it was the same exact fucking material we had gone over on day 2, so it was a waste. And it is, over 2 hours of driving per day for this, so it's a little on the disappointing side when the day is just a fucking waste of time.
Yeah. But fortunately, I'm thinking, now that we've kind of gotten past the first week, just about, I think, next week is going to be, like, actual material. I think there will still be some overlap between the two classes, but it should be less.
Yeah, and, you were saying we're probably not going to get any actual hands-on machine experience until, like,
well,
2
not
months,
with the
right?
mill and lathe. We'll use the bandsaw and the drill press, I guess, but they're not very impressive.
Okay. What am I doing? Uh, 6 of those, iron plate, 2 redstone. Pahoehoe lava.
I'm trying to find uses for it. I've found one that's really incredible.
Andesite, let's go. Okay, now they've got plenty of cobble. I'll just use that. Oh, can I not use cobble? I think it has to be like actual stone. I don't feel like baking any stone. Alright, granite, get over here. Alright, I have achieved a compressor.
Okay. plop that fucker down over here on top of the metal former, I guess. It is an electrical machine, and it will need power.
Okay.
Why are you doing it like that?
Because I thought that the direction that you place it matters.
No, and now you see, it doesn't really matter that it's like this, but the front is now facing backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on, can I... There we go.
Thank you.
I thought that
Okay.
the way that I'm, like... You know, whatever side is going to be facing me when I place it down is the back. I thought is how that worked.
No. I mean, it's standard Minecraft rules. When you place down a block in Minecraft, you know, the front faces you.
Okay. Alright, so, compressor.
Yeah, so we have a compressor. We're going to use the compressor for other things more often when we start getting into the later tiers. But for now, what we need it for is this blast furnace requires compressed air to turn iron into steel along with heat. This is the most complicated fucking machine on the planet, despite how simple it is to make. Then, in order to get compressed air, you take your universal fluid cells and you just put them in the compressor, and it'll just produce compressed air. I don't know how many cans of compressed air are required to make a single steel ingot, so we're just going to have to experiment and try it out.
I would hope no more than one. I would think
I
one
think
can
it's
of...
more than one.
God, I would assume that, you know, one can of air would make multiple, but I'll start with 3.
Yeah.
God, we're gonna need so many of these fucking cells.
Yeah. Well, there's a different way to handle this that I will point out in a second, but I want to make sure that this works.
Alright.
And now that it's coming back to me, the last time I played IC2, this is what I did to solve this problem, but we'll get to that in a second. So you put them in the fluid slot. That's why it's complaining no fluid. It wants compressed air.
Is air a fluid?
Yes.
The fuck is the fluid slot?
Fluids contain liquids and gases. Okay, yeah. So now you've emptied...
Gas.
Oh, I guess it can hold all that air. Okay. So you've emptied the fluid cells into this, and it's processing.
Oh, this
Look how
arrow.
fucking slow it
Oh
is.
my god.
It takes forever to make one steel ingot.
What
so
the
it's a good
fuck?
idea. It's a good idea to have this going, like, all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we want to put like a stack of 64 iron ingots in here. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how are we gonna, make a stack of 64 fluid cells and keep this thing supplied with air? Well, here's the thing. You see, much like this chest that feeds into the macerator, you can put a compressor above the blast furnace, and you can give them both ejector upgrades, and they will eject. Like, the blast furnace will eject an empty fluid cell into the compressor, which will then compress air into it, and then eject it back into the blast furnace infinitely. So you really only need one fluid cell if you do it this way.
Plus some to pull out this fucking Pahoehoe lava, because it is producing more.
That is a separate issue.
Yeah.
And I have unfortunate news on that front. It turns out that perhaps the way to go with providing heat to the blast furnace was electric, even though it's expensive. Because the way that we're going to have to deal with this Pahoehoe is we're going to have to put it outside and let it cool off, and it'll turn into basalt eventually.
Well,
It's basically nuclear waste. We're going to have to go dump our nuclear waste somewhere until it stops being radioactive.
Oh my god.
That's the way this works. So, as it turns out, my idea was really bad, and we shouldn't have done this. We should have just made an electric heater.
Let me go do this down by the fucking lake.
So, it actually says here, I don't know if you can just put it next to water and have it instantly dry. Maybe. I'm curious as to what happens if you do.
Hold on, let me dig up some of this.
Oh, hello. Sure.
Let's, take care to remember that this is here, and not fucking fall in it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remember that this is here, yeah.
These fucking squids are gonna fall in it, and then they're gonna deserve it.
Also, this is...
one of them already converted to basalt. That was quick.
This is my favorite way to, waste resources, is, use coal and lava and stuff to power this chainsaw, and then fucking instantly disintegrate it by cutting through a bush.
Yeah.
Like, this thing uses electricity so goddamn fast when you do that.
Well, it's because it's per block.
Yeah. This is a very, very stupid adventure.
I'm enjoying this. I've never seen any of this stuff before. This is all much newer, and it's stupid, but I kind of like it. I like how ridiculous this is. This is patently absurd.
Yeah.
That this is what we need to do to make steel. I mean, we don't. We can just use an electric heater.
Yeah, maybe,
Lessons learned.
Maybe before we start the next one, we should just replace that entire fucking setup.
Well, not the whole thing. The only part that needs replacing is the heater.
Okay. Are you gonna harden sometime soon? Like, goddamn.
The other parts are fine.
Yeah.
Let's pick up this basalt.
So...
What's going on here? Cool.
I know with previous parts of this series, you've stated at the end that we have accomplished nothing. And I'm like, no, we did a couple things. This one I kind of feel like we accomplished nothing. It still isn't done with these single steel ingots.
I mean, the thing is, we did accomplish stuff. We went to the nether, got lava, set up a lava power source, automated it.
Yeah.
Got steel production online. Like, that's a lot of stuff. This was a more useful episode than normal.
I like all the various grass we have in this chest.
I have some good news for you. According to, NEI, this basalt doesn't do shit. You can't even craft it into bricks or anything.
Yeah, but you can make a facade with it.
No, fuck that.
Alright, we have created a steel ingot and a single piece of slag.
The slag, as I recall, we can throw in the thermal centrifuge, which we don't have yet, to turn into gold, which is, interesting.
Okay.
Oops. But we don't have the thermal centrifuge yet, nor a way to power it.
I see. It makes a tiny pile of gold dust, which
you need
it reminds me of like the hideous little pile or whatever it is from Earthbound, and then also some coal dust. So, well, that was something.
I'm gonna make a base out of basalt.
I didn't get around to explaining it, but real quick, I'll mention these fucking sheep. These fucking sheep. I had to... Let's see. Yeah, I didn't have to go that far. It was down here that I found these fucking sheep. And it took me like an hour to get them back to the base because animals in Minecraft just do not function. Like, I tried to lead them with wheat. There was like 10 of them. I went, 20 blocks, and by that point I had lost all but 2. They just lose interest. So, hello, parrot. So, I'm trying to get them back. They're not fucking cooperating. Enemies are showing up. A creeper blew up, 3 of them. So I eventually said fuck it, and I just cheated in some leads. And even those didn't work. I would attach the lead to, 4 sheep. I would, the sheep are over here. I'm turn around. Already 2 of the leads have broken. I'm not even exaggerating. They would just stop walking, and the lead would break. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It took me so long to get them here. I hate animals in Minecraft. They're so bad.
Yeah, they suck. I've never been a fan.
So, yeah, I guess that's it. We'll have to get a bunch of other shit prepared. Next time we should probably... Like, you know, I'm liking working with machines, and it was funny with this one because it was, like, you know, related to the machining class that we're taking, I guess, but, like...
Yeah.
You know, the difference is in this video we actually did something. I don't know. I'm not opposed to trying to work more on the Thaumcraft stuff, too. What even is the next step for that? It's,
We have glowstone now, so we need to make this thing, this, like, I think it's an item that produces light. It's like a better torch. And I think when we do that, it'll give us access to artificing. This yellow night ore.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, we can start with that, see where it goes, and we can try to progress that a bit. And I will mention again, we do have Galacticraft in here, but I figure we're not touching that until we get most of our machines ready and can actually start producing shit.
Yeah, I feel like Industrial Craft needs to be pretty endgame for that to make it, you know, reasonable to do, and then Thaumcraft probably will also be, just because we may as well while we're doing that. And Applied Energistics would be nice to have, you know, for item management and stuff, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, this was a longer video. God, this was 2 hours. Fuck me.
I'm okay with that.
So...
I'm gonna insulate this cable. It's annoying me that we keep getting shocked.
Yeah, next time shit. Recording this over an hour later, we have just been optimizing some stuff. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, this is the contents of a compressed air canister. It just does this, apparently.
I just wanted to get rid of it, but turns out you can't. Because it does this. And I quote, this.
I guess while I'm already recording, I might as well show some of the stupid shit that we've been doing. I made a new heater to replace whatever the fuck the other one was. The one that took lava. So this one is just set up to accept power from the bat box, like any other electric device. And using all these coils, it creates heat for this thing. The blast furnace we already had set up before you saw all this. Currently, the problem is we have a setup here where, so I made the ejector upgrades, which are what we have in these things that, like, you know, take items automatically from a thing and put them somewhere else if it's able to. This one always ejects up, and this one always ejects down. The idea behind this is when you put in a fluid cell in the compressor, it'll fill with air. When it's complete, it'll immediately get ejected into this, deposit the air, and then once it's empty, get ejected back up into this. The problem is that the compressor can also compress steel. So when this thing creates steel, it'll usually just get shoved up here and fuck up the whole thing. And so Joel's been trying to find a solution to that. And
yeah, and I think the solution I've settled on is not going to work.
The solution that you originally had was just to put 9 of these in here, right?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe it takes the compressor as long to compress 8 of these as it does for the blast furnace to use 8. But I don't think that's true.
Mm.
So I was thinking by having 9, that means there will always be a canister blocking up the path somewhere so that the steel can never go into the compressor, but I think that's not true.
So yeah, not sure what we're doing with that. We weren't going to do anything else important. This was just kind of cleaning up the stuff from before.
Yeah, I was just trying to optimize a little bit, and it's not going according to plan. I don't know how to fix this.
So, yeah, I guess this is actually the end then. Beefs.